what these boys can do.
I'd also like to welcome my team, starting with Thomas. Welcome, thank you, and Jimmy, thank you, and all the rest of the team within Jezreel and Loliwe. And I also welcome the parents that are here as well. And I also like to welcome the media. Thank you so much.
Good to have both of you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you for bringing them into studio. They've given us the only hope of the morning. It's a Friday. It's been a tough Friday, I have to tell you.
It certainly sounds like it.
Yeah.
And it is time to get into the Christmas spirit. It's not long to go before Christmas time. So we hope to take the good message to South Africans around the country.
I'm so glad. Why did you decide to embark on a tour with the choir?
Well, the choir tours, it does its Noel tour every year at this time. And I think what is special about this occasion is that we've partnered with the Jezreel group, who have offered to put the boys on a 5-star train, the Loliwe train, and go from Pretoria down to Cape Town, stopping at various cities. So it's a win-win situation for both the Jezreel group and the Drakensberg Boys choir.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that's what you do as the Loliwe train. I mean, that's the route that you go. So, is it basically going to work that you're going to stop along the way and the tour will commence then?
Look, firstly, I'd like to thank the Drakensberg Boys Choir for partnering with Jezreel Group. We are bringing the Noel Christmas Tour concerts through the Ndebulisa Foundation, which is a charitable initiative where we'll be stopping over at 5 orphanage homes, you know, giving back in the spirit of Christmas. But the partnership with the Boys Choir brand is taking the boys by train across the country, so stopping in 5 cities, bringing their brand, their talents to the rest of South Africa.
Excellent, excellent.
Very excited for this tour. It's a new experience and we just can't wait to experience more things in the future together with Jezreel and the Loliwe. We just want to thank everybody that's involved with it and we just hope for more in the future.
The internationally acclaimed Drakensberg Boys Choir was established 49 years ago with only 20 boys in the Champagne Valley of the Drakensberg. Today, the choir proudly houses 109 hard-working boys who are committed not only to their music but also excellence in sports and schoolwork. Every year, the Boys Choir holds 34 concerts at the school where they perform for about 400 to 600 people. They run 2 festivals, one in May and one at the end of the year, a national tour and an annual Noel tour around the country. Drakensberg Boys Choir School has contributed to the South African and international music scene by nurturing talents of now prominent musicians.
The show was amazing. Continued to maintain world standards, and it reminds us of the time when we used to go to Drakis when our son was there. We spent a good 4-5 years there, and the boys are enthusiastic. They feel the music, especially the drama. Oh my goodness, he's amazing beatboxer.
I like the part when they blowed out the candles and they passed it around. It was so pretty.
It's always been the same. I loved it, and the whole show didn't have anything specific, but it was beautiful, very nice.
And thank you for the gift to us and to the world, and all the best to the boys. Thank you.
Well, Jezreel, it's a company that focuses on diverse businesses such as the tourism and hospitality, logistics and project management. And I'm happy that we've seen a whole lot of events that we hosted through our brand, which is Loliwe Tourism Train. And with major events that happens in South Africa and the country, such as the Durban July, Makufe, and so on. And we hosted the Drakensberg Boys Choir, which are world-acclaimed boys from the Drakensberg, for the Noel Tour, which is a Christmas tour. And they arrived in Johannesburg, and we took them to 4 cities around the country. And the performance was excellent. The boys, we did some charity work in the township where we also sourced the talent of the boys who would really like to go to the Drakensberg and showcase their talents. So ideally, we are a company that promotes talents, but also talent in South Africa, but also create jobs, while we also expose those that are less fortunate in the country. And I must say that the reception for the boys with the audience, both in Johannesburg, in Pretoria, and Bloemfontein, where we hosted them, it was incredible. It was awesome, and I believe, and I'm hoping that this should just not happen only in few cities around the country, but I'm intending to make it an annual program which is going to go to other provinces in the country. But also we want to also expose our boys to international markets, to expose the kind of culture, the heritage, the proud of African, in other countries abroad. So I'm really happy, I'm excited, and I'm proud of my team that put this together to make sure that it becomes a success. It wasn't easy, but yes, we took it on storm, and we made sure that we execute it excellently with a high standard. So I'm really happy as the CEO, the Managing Director for Loliwe Tourism Train, and I must say that, it's one thing to say we are South Africans, but it's also one thing to expose what we are made of in terms of diverse culture that we have, and the music, the talent that our youngsters have in South Africa. And myself, being a mother as well, I'm very passionate about developing young people and young talent in South Africa. Hence, my team is comprised of, young people to show that the skills that we need to develop and empower young girls and boys that are talented, that are professionals, that are qualified to do whatever they're supposed to be doing in the different areas of jobs, and the talent that they have should be utilized ideally. So I'm really grateful, and I'm hoping that better things are coming, but also the corporates to say we have the CSI elements, in different corporates, and I'm calling on companies to really support some initiatives by private companies, just such as the Jezreel Group, to make sure that they support some initiative of empowerment and also rural development as well, how we improve the lives of ordinary people out there. It really does have an impact. I mean, the whole program I had to carry it on my shoulders, sponsors pulling out the last minute. But yes, I'm proud that it was a success and it managed to go through despite all the challenges. So I would be happy to see companies, private companies, coming together, on initiatives such as this, especially to promote talent in South Africa, because our youngsters, if you look at the unemployment rate in South Africa, mostly it's young people. So what does that say about us as a nation? So it's high time that corporates, we pull it together and we really identify programs that are making sure that we empower, we upskill, we create jobs for young people. Thank you.